everyone. Michael Hall with the Pastoral Council at Christ the King in Pleasant Hill, coming to you live from my home office. And we want to give you a couple updates about what's going on specifically with the Pastoral Council and how we're looking at the year ahead with respect to membership and folks that serve on the council. So today I have with me, or with me in the spirit of shelter in place at least, I have Ron Ricard, a fellow council member, who has been working specifically on this membership drive. And we thought we'd talk a little bit about what's next and how we're looking to see if some of you might be interested in serving with us. So Ron, say hello. You are on screen.
Hi, Michael. Thanks for having me.
We're glad to do this. It's kind of fun, even though we wish we could just sit in a room together. We're trying to be good and staying healthy. But this is something that we do every couple of years now, I think, right, Ron? We look
Yes.
for new people. We have sort of a rotating system. Tell us a little bit about the council structure, how many people are on it, and how often we do this to look for new people.
Well, like you mentioned, we are looking for new people now. It's been 2 years since we have done that. And we currently have 14 members on the council. It looks like we have 4 people who are going to be dropping off. So we are looking for up to 4 new people to join. And the expectation is, like you said, it's a rotation. We don't want anybody to be on there forever. Hopefully, people join, get a lot of value in it, and really contribute, and then move on and let other people join because there are a lot of great parishioners who all have great ideas on how we can make our community better.
Yeah, that's an important point. People that are leaving this year aren't leaving because nobody wants them anymore. They've served an incredible couple of years, if not much longer. We had some extended terms, if you will, given our change out in terms of our pastoral leadership at the church, our clergy, Father Paulson. And so yeah, we have a few people leaving and we are looking for new candidates. I hate to put it that way, like it's a job application, but this is about discerning who the right person is and where the right fits are with their ministry goals and with what the council needs. Can you tell us a little bit about that process?
Well, the process itself is there's an application online, which I know you're going to be showing here shortly, for people to ask just general questions. We ask them about themselves, and so we give a good feel for who they are and how they feel they can bring value to the council and to the parish community. And once we have received those, we'll go through them and invite those people to what normally would be an in-person meeting. This time it'll probably be a Zoom meeting, and just ask just questions, have them learn about the council, learn about the council members that are currently there, and then from there, with a little bit of guidance, we will hopefully then bring in some new people to join us, probably starting in July.
Yeah, that's the goal. And even though the church, of course, has taken on all kinds of new definitions in 2020, as we all know, it's important to note the Pastoral Council is working away. We meet regularly via Zoom at this point, and there's plenty to do. In fact, there's more than ever things to do and to consider about, are we hearing the gospel and making a difference as a community, as our mission statement asks us to do. Um, so again, the process is, Ron mentioned that there's a form online. I thought we could highlight that a little bit. I'm going to bring it up on screen right now. This is the Christ the King website. Obviously, the topmost area changes as information comes out. At the moment, it's Father Paulson's bulletin letter from the weekend. But you can scroll down the page to hopefully not too far below that, and you'll find our announcement about the Pastoral Council membership drive. We've got some requirements that are listed in here. And it's somewhat common sense, but we're really looking for people that are committed to Christ the King and their own personal faith journey within that. Do you have any thoughts on that too, Ron?
No, I think that's exactly right. Now, one thing to remember also is that we are not a board of directors. We are strictly
Right.
someone to lend an ear and a voice for Father Paulson, who obviously is the one who makes all the decisions. So, the idea here is that we want to have people who can, listen not only to their own voice, but to the voice of the community that we serve, to the other parishioners, and what can we do to make our entire community better. And some of that is going to be pretty easy. Some of it is going to be a little more challenging. Some of it we can do pretty quickly. Some of it is going to take quite a long time. But we want people who can contribute, not just bring opinionated ideas of what they think needs to happen, because ultimately it's not our decision.
That's right. And it's also a good reminder that we're not the finance council. There's an awesome team of folks that do that. Although we do get to hear about parish finances, of course. And we are not the building committee, although we certainly do get to hear about the direction of our community in terms of our facilities and what our needs are. And it's good to kind of understand that difference. We want to make sure people aren't, if you have a desire or a talent to serve on those committees, then awesome. Let us know, when we may steer you towards those folks as they need new people sometimes. On the webpage here, in the body of that announcement, it may or may not be easy to read on this video, but there is a download link. So that's the form to fill out and email back to us. There's a link for where to email it. You can drop it by the parish office. You can always drop stuff off there. Even though on this announcement it says June 4th, which is right now the deadline, we are extending that a little bit into next week. We'd really like to see as many people that are interested in this as possible to let us know you're interested, and then we'll talk about whether or not we have the right fits. So any other thoughts I'm missing, Ron?
No, I think the only thing I would add is that we encourage you, even if you aren't sure if this is the right fit for you, if you'd like to get introduced to the council, please apply. Even if it's not right for you at this time, it might be something in the future. So we obviously have a very welcoming community at Christ the King, and we encourage people to participate. So all the committees that you talked about, all of the different ministries that we have are all very, very important. And we're just kind of there to help everyone be able to do their job and help the community.
Absolutely. Definitely let us know your interest, because at the very least, in getting to know that, we might have an idea that neither of us thought of until we met each other about another place that you could serve if the council somehow isn't quite right. As everyone knows, Christ the King is full of ministry opportunities. COVID-19 hasn't stopped that. In fact, we're having a lot of fun and creativity in how to expand those ministries and make them more available in a digital fashion, for lack of a better description. It's important stuff. So we thank you for your consideration and for your time and for any of the ways that you serve Christ the King, including just being a part of our big, beautiful prayer community. Thank you very much. We'll let you go, and we'll look forward to hearing from you.